Hello, all. I work tonight. Oh my gosh. You know? Oh my gosh. It's just absolutely crazy the world we live in. It really is. Corporate America should really be ashamed of themselves, quite frankly, by what they put their employees through and what they pay them. You should be ashamed of yourself. And our government should be doing something to where you're not paying people $13, $14 an hour for them to literally work in a sweatshop, essentially. I mean, thankfully, by the grace of God in the United States, but not in all cases, we have AC. There's other countries that don't. And a lot of those countries are the one that make the stuff we sell here in the United States for an astronomical amount that they don't buy it for that. And then we call it inflation, right? That's how we do things here. It's the American way, you know? Like, whatever. For entertainment purposes only, man. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I see it all. And quite frankly, all of you guys should be extremely ashamed of yourself. Ashamed of yourself. That work in corporate America, that work in the government, that are a part of the elites, that are a part of the secret whatever, fill in the blanks, okay? The 3-letter digits, and you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything for the American people. What exactly are you doing? What are you doing? Are we still talking about it? Yeah, we are. What exactly are you doing? My paper's... I'm telling you, I'm just fired up. I'm just fired up because it's absolutely crazy. It infuriates me. It really does. And you guys literally just sit back. You monetize. Your pockets get bigger. You get to do all the dirty irties, and then you get to point the fingers and judge everybody as we're all literally working like boop, 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 working our butts off for you, and you're not doing anything for us. So there's that venture of it. There's that venture. And I just don't understand how there's not any, like, nobody's irate as much as I am. But I love seeing Candace Owens speak up. I love seeing some of the people, Tucker Carlson, like, there's definitely a wave in motion. And I can feel the energy. You know, I definitely can. And they're on damage controls, particularly when it comes to me, because I shouldn't be here today. I shouldn't be here today. And I get that too. I get that too. None of y'all's stuff has worked. None of it. Not one single thing. And you're all scratching your heads like, how? Why? I don't understand. One person and mountains of armies, very elite. Lots and lots of money. Lots and lots of money have been funneled into this. And very, very smart people. Very, very smart people. I would say they probably consider themselves highly intelligent. And then there's me. Well, I guess I would venture to say, what do you qualify intelligence? Because it's me versus mountains of people that are highly intelligent. So one person versus mountains of people that are highly intelligent. I don't know. That's a head turn. That's a couple question marks I have. That's a couple question marks I have. Give me a buzz. Right? God knows your heart. God knows your ways. He knows what you're doing, and he knows I can withstand it. And so there's that venture of it. I understand you carry the mechanisms of the world. You have the powers that be, clearly. I live where you tell me I can live. I work where you tell me I can work. And anything outside of it is just manipulation and illusion and disingenuousness. And I see through it all. But I approach every situation the way that I do. Because I got God running through me. Because at the end of the day, all these people that you put in my life, whether it's coerced or it's disingenuine, I can see through them being genuine, although they're coerced to do something else, right? Like I can see between the veil of that. And so that's why I approach every situation the way that I do. And I also understand the fact that there's a lot of reasons why people of my past haven't come around, because they know that I would be able to pick it up really freaking quickly. Like there was a blast from the past today, and I let her know real quick. You know? How you doing, Amanda? As best as I can be, you know? Really? Come on now. I mean, it's just so obvious. It's so obvious. It really is. And it's just sad. It's sad. Like, I just am trying to figure out why I have an entire nation in different facets on my back. Why me? When there's bigger things that you should be figuring out. Like how to get food on the table. How to get the prices low. On clothing. Kids are getting ready to go back to school and parents are trying to figure out how they're going to buy their kids clothes. Right? How they're going to be able to get their school supplies. How they can even pay rent. But you ain't you're not worried about that. No, you're not worried about that. You're worried about me. You're worried about manipulation, coercion. Getting me to create all these illusions for me to act a certain way, respond in a certain way, or do something unethically. But I don't run on unethics. I never have. And so it's just absolutely ludicrous, even though you say X, Y, Z, because you know what you did. You know what you're doing, and you're trying to put the blame on me. And here we are. Here we are. You know, this will probably get 0 views, and this is probably going to take me forever to upload as I'm making it on my burner phone. As I'm making it on my burner phone. You know? And it's just crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. It is mind-boggling to me that we live in a world so based off jealousy, envy, greed, and anger. Because I am the way that I am. I walk the way that I walk. I talk the way that I talk. I carry the gifts and capabilities that I have. And so because I have those, I have now become a threat to a lot of people. And a lot of very elite positions because they're just grumpy. Instead of just asking me and working together with me, what happened to the unity? Like, why is there a division here? Why can't we work together? What happened to that? Like, you say you want a country that doesn't run on division, but yet here you are literally going against Americans for no reason. No reason other than what you say the reason is. And because you say it and you carry the titles and the badges and, you know, XYZ and the money, then it must be true. It must be true. But if it's true, why is it in the back? Why did you have to get my entire community involved? My entire family involved? My entire life? If everything you said is true, why did you have to go to those layers? I'm asking you. Straight up. Exactly. You know the answer. The answer is right in the proof is in the pudding. The facts are the facts. You can't deny the facts. And here I am working on a company. And again, I'm not just chastising the company I work for. I get it. It's the ways of the world. But it's not just me. There's thousands upon thousands of people that make what I make and barely can make it. And then they go to the government assistance program and they get raped. They get raped. And they don't even qualify for nothing. It's like you're literally starving America in different ways. It's mind-boggling to me. And nobody wants to talk about this. And then because I do, there's no telling what I'm going to say. You don't have control over me. Then you've literally tried to make my life HELL. And because I won't allow it to affect me, it's now even a bigger problem. When all I'm trying to do is do right. Do right by you. Do right by my government. And expect the same. You know, I uphold the law. I uphold what you tell me I have to uphold. I do the right thing. I've never been in trouble with the law. And yet here I am. Been so graciously moved over to this little silent program. This little movie. A little silent superstar. I get so tired of the eyes. I really do. That's the hardest part because it's like, man, you know, I just love people. I really do. And it's just, you know, I just want to live a normal life. You know, I told one lady that came in today, I'm like, man, I would love just to go in the middle of the woods. At this point, I would be happy living in a tent. At least there, I know it would be me, God, and nature, and I wouldn't have to deal with people being disingenuous and lying to me and creating all these false narratives because they don't want to get caught for what they did. But everything you already did, you already know, and it's eating up your soul, and I freaking hate it. I hate it. when all we can do is have a conversation, talk it out. I'll forgive you. You know how my heart is. You've known how my heart is my entire life.